Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Farmer Jolly and this is our Let's Play series on Mos Valley. Now you're joining us partway through the month of July and we still haven't finished the bale contract because I've not figured out, well I thought I'd figured out what we were going to use and was getting everything ready and then realised that what I was going to use can only take square bales. And then I realised I moved into the next in-game month and then realised that this field is ready to be harvested, so I'm having a mad rush to try and get it done, although we've got potentially a slight issue. The combine keeps stalling, which isn't brilliant. We might have to lease a new combine just to get through this harvest field and get this repaired. I'm really not sure what the best option is. If it stalls again, then we will have a think, but at the moment it looks like we might be okay. So the plan was to get this top half of the field done and then run a few passes down the sides and the bottom and set it off on a worker. But obviously if it's going to keep cutting out, the worker isn't going to be brilliant. So we shall have to see. Typically it won't storm now, but just doing this it stalled probably about 5 times at least. One of them was like 3 times consecutively it stalled. I started it again eventually, started harvesting and it cut out again, and it was just constant. So yeah, really not sure whether we should. We're going to fill the combine this time as well. Can we just get to the end of the pass? Yes we can. Okay, right. So let's park this here. Let's find the tractor and back it up. There we go. So let's go and unload. Now this, I believe, is the only field that we've got to harvest now, or is ready to harvest. And we could potentially leave it until the next in-game month. But the problem with doing that is we then will have the other fields that need to be done. So let's just have a quick look. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the used vehicles or the sale area that would be good for us. How much can we get? So we can get 100. See, we can't afford to sell that combine. But I was wondering, we don't want to go small, and one that it is going to be about 18,000 to lease it. I did think about this. I think it can hold a little bit less, but it's got a wider working width. So we'll see how far we can get. Obviously we would be leasing it, so we'll see how far we can get. And if it keeps stalling or stalls a few more times, then we're probably going to have to lease a bigger or different combine to get this field done, and we'll get this into the repair area straight away if we can, if the JCB on New Holland have finished. But the problem would be if it stalled and wouldn't restart in the middle of the field, which is why I'm concerned, because there were a few times I thought that was going to be the case. But for now, it appears to be behaving. So, let's see how much of this field we can get done. Right, so we've got the top half done, and we have stalled in the middle of the field again. So, right, so it did start, but what we're going to do is I don't want to risk it. So, we've actually what's probably better is I know we've got a 7.7 metre header. We ideally want it a bit bigger, and the rostel mash, I believe it was. Where are we? Here. This is a 9 metre header. It's going to be about 16 grand. Just what's the let's find it. It's there. We're gonna leave everything standard. See, I'm tempted to go for an even bigger header. Oh, I'm not gonna get it down the lanes. Right. New plan. As much as I'd like to try something new, I think it's a little bit silly when we've got a header. Although it doesn't cost anything to change this. Let's see, that's how much we're going to be. It's actually probably more expensive doing that. That's bizarre. Right, so yeah, we'll go for this. Where is it? There. So leave everything at standard. Let's get this. Oops, we're in reverse. Let's get this over, unloaded, and then we'll need to get it into the work bay and get it repaired, because we've got the big field over there coming up and another field, and we don't want to keep this combine on lease longer than we need to. So let's swing around, unload, and hope that one of the vehicles has finished. pull the hub back up. Alright, there we go. Let's bring that up so we can see to make sure we're in line properly. There we go, drop that off. And let's hope that the New Holland is done, because I'm sure the JCB isn't. Just leave that there. Maintenance complete, that's brilliant. Alright, let's get this out and then wriggle that combine in. Let's just leave that there for now. I was not expecting this to be needing a service, as it's got such high, or so little wear on it. I can't even get into the shed now. Right, let's try there. There you go, we're in. Let's wriggle down the side. Engine off. We might as well run an inspection. Makes sense to get that done. Right, let's get this new combine. Oh, at least it didn't stall. So we have got that bale loader, which is still here, that we could use to collect the contract money. The reason we weren't going to is because it's going to take us a long time, but now that we've had to unexpectedly lease a very smart but new combine, we're probably going to be better to use that trailer, save our money as much as we can. Ooh, it's very bouncy. I want that sign again. Evidently I don't like that sign at all, because I keep hitting it every single time. There we go. Right. Let's get back to the farm. Right, we are back and all set up. So, let's make a start. Let's get this done. So, like I say, the plan is to run probably a couple of headlands, and definitely a few at the bottom of the field. There we go. See the edge of the field there, and then set this on a worker. There's going to be a bit that the worker misses, but that's okay, because we just need to get as much of the field done as we can, and also get those bales off the ground. We do need to keep an eye on when it is time to check the combine as well, our combine. So, hopefully, this won't take us too long. slight change of plans. I've already set the combine off on a worker. I only did one lap around. I set it off when we got to the bottom corner. So it has missed a bit, but that won't take us too long to clean up. The reason is, I was having a think about getting these bales off the ground. And yes, the bale loader that was supplied would do the job, but would take us a while. And we've used them before. We're going to use an auto-loading bale trailer that's apparently up in the air. I don't really know why. Thank you. So this is an auto-loading bale trailer. It is 50 foot long, and it can take 30 bales. So a few more than the one that was provided, but the main difference is it's going to auto-load them for us. So there we go, didn't mean to push that button. And as we've got to go quite a trek, it's going to save us some time. The challenge is going to be getting it in the field, but I think there was something like 175 bales. So even with this, it's going to take a long time. So, and the benefit with it is it only costs us £500 to lease. So that's good. Let's get these bales off the ground. I'll see you at the field. So I change a tractor later, and we've got the first 30 bales all stacked on the trailer. We changed the tractor because it was very heavy, and so the New Holland was actually just sliding all over the road. So we've gone for the fence as it was in the field, and the combine has a full grain tank, so we need to empty that. And as we're driving past, makes sense to get that done. Now, the unload point, or the sell point for these bales, is quite far away. Let's just jump in this, as it's stationary and we are paying the worker. It's doing okay, surprisingly. We're going to have to come and collect a few parts, and we might have to run over part of this crop. Yeah, we'll swing the trailer around and we will reverse it. It's probably going to be the best option. We don't want to damage too much. That should be okay. And let that unload. So it's doing an okay job, an alright job. It's still got a way to go, but a decent chunk of the field's been done. So as soon as it starts up again, we can pull forwards. Any second now. There we go. Right. And we didn't lose too much crop either. Right, let's leave that there and jump back in this and go and get these bales sold. We'll probably have to do a fair amount of the bale moving off screen just because there's so much that's got to be done. we will potentially save some of the bales. If I probably should check where we're going. I believe actually it's done a lot of the field. I don't know what all the is that turned off? Okay, it is turned off. I don't know what all the brown marks are, or the like areas that just don't have anything. Let's zoom in a bit. These bits, I don't know what they are, because what they've been caused by. It looks like it's the tracks of the tractor. So are these all the combine tracks? Oh well, we've got the crop up, so it's not a problem. And yeah, so we are going over here to this point. I can't select it. Yeah, we're going over here. Oh. We're going to the biogas plant with these bales. So let's get them there. Right, this is going to take even longer than I thought. Now, I've had to turn super strength on because I pulled over the sell point, which is here, and as you can see, the silage bale is not disappearing yet. I put it in there, it goes, and transport done. You can see the top right screen, the corner of the screen, 1% transported. So every single bale has to be put into this small hopper, which is going to take ages. So I think we will call that there for this episode, and I'm going to have a head scratch and try and work out the most efficient way of getting these bales from the field into that sell point. So as always, thank you very much for watching the episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and if you have, it would mean a lot if you'd be able to like the video and even subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed already. And hopefully we'll see you back here for the next episode. Bye for now.